Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth. Earlier, last hour, I told you all about the weekend in Syracuse, the great getaway, Leah and the All-Star State Band, and all that stuff. It was fantastic. I forgot to mention, because I was so excited about the actual band thing, on the way up, Cande, we stopped at my old stomping grounds in Binghamton.
Oh, so you showed them the house that had to be condemned because of you.
The first thing we did, you're not going to believe this. The first thing we did was we drove, I set Waze, I told you about Waze. I set Waze to my address in Binghamton. And we went and we pulled up to the house, and wouldn't you know it, a guy was outside cleaning ice off his car. So I get out of the car and I go up to him. I say, "Excuse me. I used to live here as a college student, 30 some odd years ago. Is this your house? Are you here?" And he starts telling me the history of the house. So the house recently, about 4 years ago, was sold to the Bundy Museum in Binghamton.
Oh.
The Bundy Museum has a bunch of houses and different exhibits. It was completely refurbished, redone inside. So I said, "Can I, would you mind showing me, like my family, all they've heard about is this house and where I lived." And he goes, "Sure, no problem." So we go in. His name was Barrett. We go in. He shows me my bedroom. My bedroom, they knocked down a wall. They combined two bedrooms. It's now, get this, a poetry reading room, Cande.
A poetry reading room?
They do poetry readings with the museum there, like once a week. And it's beautifully redone. People gather there to hear others read poetry.
Wow.
That's right.
We've really gotten classy now.
The house was completely redone inside. And I gave him the history of the house. I said, "Listen, there's some things happened in here. 8 college students, so I told him about the overflowing toilet and the whole thing."
Oh, we heard about that. He said, "I got a lot of money off because of that."
He was chuckling. He thought it was very funny. And so wouldn't you know, my old house in Binghamton is now going to live on as a museum and help educate people, Cande. Is that something?
I can't believe this.
I can't believe it either. And then we drove through the campus. We went through Binghamton. Leah couldn't believe the size of it. Now, there's many college campuses that are bigger, sure, of course, but Binghamton has a lot, like, really incredible. It's big, and it's got a lot of buildings.
Till you get to Syracuse.
Right. Well, we didn't drive through the campus of Syracuse, but she was like, "Wow, this is incredible! Like this is where people live." I'm like, "Yeah, this is where people live. These are the classrooms." She was blown away. Like that was her first real college campus experience, and we just drove through. Yeah, we just drove through, and then we went to the Lost Dog Cafe, which is a landmark in Binghamton. We had a nice lunch, and then we headed on to Syracuse after that. So,
aren't you the busy little social bees?
Yes, it was quite lovely. And if you want to hear about the weekend in Syracuse, it'll be on the recap at licountry.com. Probably around noon, it'll be available on our website. Cande, it is National Be Heard Day.
I like to be heard. Every day.
Now, this one encourages small businesses across the country to make their presence known.
Oh, I like that.
Yes, as we know, small businesses need that extra push, for sure.
I went to get I got some things from the wedding, some pictures, the handkerchief that Jackie had gotten me. I went to a local framing shop right here. Mm-hmm. They did a fabulous job. I love that. I love doing local. We have a hardware store. The guy knows everything. He showed us how to fix our lamp. We fixed it. I love local.
Yeah, for sure. Those people are the best. Those stores, and they help the community. They're always donating to the community and everything.
It's the best. They really are. They know everything.
Cande, it's National Cereal Day today.
We love cereal, don't we?
Do you have cereal on a daily basis?
Not every day, but maybe 2 or 3 times a week. Yeah.
Oh, favorite cereal? What is it?
I love Honey Nut Cheerios.
Oh, very nice.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, the kids occasionally have cereal. It's not.
I don't have it.
Not huge,
but I do have it.
National Crown of Roast Pork Day today.
I don't know if I've ever had a crown of roast pork.
I'm sure it's tasty. It sounds tasty, Candy.
It sounds tasty. Have you ever had one?
I don't know. I mean, I've had pork.
I don't think so.
Crown roast of pork earns its name when a pork loin forms a circle with the ribs pointing upwards.
Right.
Whatever that means, Candy, but...
like a crown rib of beef, but
yes.
It's pork.
And it's National Flapjack Day today.
Now, what is a flapjack? Is it a pancake? What is
right, because National Pancake Day was like last week, I think.
Right, so what's flapjack? What's the difference?
The day honors the sturdy, wholesome cakes we've been cooking up for generations. Let's see. Flapjacks were a staple of pioneers. Nutrients, energy. Come on, flapjack. Oh my God! They keep going on and on.
Who knew there was so much about flapjacks?
Reminds us of mornings in Grandma's kitchen. But what's the difference between a flapjack and
That's what I'm asking. I have no idea.
Yeah, doesn't. I'd have to do some more research.
I know, like a Johnny cake in New England. That is with corn. I think they make that.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I don't know.
Never heard of that. Interesting. All right, it's National Flapjack Day, so there you go, Candy. I'll leave you with. Some good news today. How about this? A guy in New York lost his wallet, $4,000 in it, in the middle of Times Square.
No.
Someone gave it to a cop. All the money was still inside.
That can't be true.
Isn't that incredible?
Incredible at Times Square.
Did you hear about this? People on Instagram have been booking Airbnbs in Ukraine with no plans to travel. They're doing it to send money to the families who need immediate financial help.
I'm thinking, what can I do? I've got to do something. Yep.
It's incredible the way people have come together online.
Really have. Yes.
Right?
Incredible. And then as they were crossing over into Poland, the refugees, and people were there going, I have room for 8. I have room for whatever they had room for, taking them in.
I saw that,
see.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
As, what do you do
Very
from this
much
far
so.
away? Yeah, it's
so sad. I wish there was something monumental we could do besides giving a lot of money. Because I don't have a lot of money.
Well, I will say this. I did see the president of Ukraine
he's amazing.
He's like he's going to be Time Magazine's Man of the Year or something.
I'm telling you, when you look up Courage, his face is there.
So he asked, I guess last week, for an international legion of soldiers. He said, we will welcome anyone who wants to fight alongside, right? And I mean, it reminds me of Les Mis. I mean, right? Come fight with us, right? It's like a Broadway show, like a story.
One day.
Oh
yes.
my God, like a book. It's like, I'm not making light of it. I'm just saying it's like
I know what you mean.
The story makes for Hollywood in some way. It's really incredible. It's
just his story alone.
What they're doing, right?
He went Dancing with the Stars. Now he's running the country.
It's quite breathtaking. So my point of this is that he asked for an international legion of soldiers. Do you know, I'm sure many countries have, but many U.S. veteran soldiers who have retired, who are out of the military, have gathered their belongings, their guns, their rifles, their equipment, their whatever they need, and they have gone over to the Ukraine and taken up the fight.
Unbelievable.
With the people.
It's really something.
Yeah, it's
Dana,
remarkable.
Maybe she's packing. You don't know.
Yeah, listen, we're not going to even joke about that, but it is something. I'm reading some of these stories about some of these
truly amazing, heart-wrenching stories. Just crazy what people come together to do. It's lovely to see. Unfortunately, not lovely for why this is happening.
No, but as it goes on, and never would I sit here and talk about what's going on there because we don't have the slightest clue, right? We're not going over there fighting.
Well, I'm not an analyst for sure. I can have an opinion, but I'm not going to talk about it.
But I just think it's incredible the support the world has shown, Candy. For
absolutely, no question about that.
What's happening? Yeah, it's something. Candy, have a great rest of your day. All right.
You too, sir. You need to relax now. You had a big weekend.
Yes, I'm. Take a big
I
nap.
meant to tell you, I watched the first episode of Breaking Bad. It was phenomenal. I'm going to watch more.
Very good. You're on board. Good job. Well done. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.